What's going on, guys?
We're back.
We planned to do our episode about Wednesday night probably, but then Floyd Mayweather went and did some crazy stuff last night.
Fucked it up for us.
We had to get it going, so we're here. All right, so let's get into it.
Risen.
What happened? Tell us what happened, Brady.
Well, the man's going to be fighting in Risen against, oh no, forget his name. Well, I don't, Suliax? I don't know. I can't pronounce it. But this guy beat Horiguchi last year in kickboxing.
His record's what, 20 0?
27-0 kickboxing. And he's been in MMA too, so he's a decent competitor.
So basically, what you can take from this is one or two things. Floyd has either been training outside of boxing rules in a kickboxing setting, MMA setting, or something since the Conor fight, or B, he needs money. One of the other. It's one or the other. Either it's a money grab, and he's just kind of doing it to do it,
Yeah.
or he's been training. But my opinion is, when is Floyd ever not 2-3 steps ahead? Floyd doesn't lose, and when Floyd fights, he always stacks the deck. So it's
in boxing though.
But when Floyd comes out of retirement, he does it to stack the deck in his favor. We saw when he came back and fought Marquez, he didn't make weight. Fought a guy, made Marquez come up a weight class, and then still didn't make the weight. He came back and fought Conor, who is a mixed martial artist, made him come to boxing, and he retired one other time. Who else did he come out of retirement for?
Did he come out for Bruno? No, he retired against Bruno.
No, he's retired 3 times, so he's come out of retirement twice. Yeah, so we know that every time he's come out of retirement, he always has the odds
Was it Guerrero?
stacked in his favor.
No, he got out of jail.
Got out of jail. So kind of, but different.
Similar.
But yeah, every time he's come out of retirement, he always has the odds stacked in his favor. So history will repeat itself. He's either gonna have.
Is it going to be a pay-per-view in Canada, or like how's that going to work?
It'll definitely be a pay-per-view in North America. He's either gonna have a crazy rule set where this guy can't do something, or he's developed himself some pretty good defense. We'll have to see. Well, because he's not going to throw many kicks. Regardless of how the match goes, he's not throwing many kicks.
Yeah.
It's really going to come down to if he can defend them or not.
I think it's going to be a boxing match on the MMA card.
Which is pathetic. So Brady and I were talking last night on the phone, and he says Floyd, win or lose, is still going to be the GOAT.
Well, top 5, I don't think it hurts him that much.
It's kickboxing, so it's a little bit different, but the whole nostalgia behind Floyd is that he's undefeated. It's like if you take away that 50-0, it's like, okay,
he loses to someone that no one even knows
and
in this country.
Especially again, but even if he does win this fight, 51-0 doesn't sound as good as 50-0. I'm not gonna say I'd rather be 50-0 than 51-0. 51-0 is better than 50-0, but 50-0 just sounds better than 51-0. It was like when he was 49-0. People are like, okay, bro, relax, we get it, you're coming back. Who are you coming back to fight? Ended up being Conor.
It's true.
So we'll see. Huge news.
I think if it's in any other kind of fight, I think that Floyd has a big chance of losing. It's a tough one.
So you're picking against Floyd?
Probably. It depends on the rule set. If there's kicks, I think Floyd's getting head kicked probably.
So you don't agree that Floyd only takes fights at this point in his career that he knows he's gonna win?
I don't think he has enough experience for kickboxing like this guy. So.
We can go over every opponent he's had since he got out of jail. Guerrero had no chance. Guerrero just wasn't this.
Because that's what he was good at, though.
Canelo was 22 years old. Who else did he fight? Maidana twice. Maidana's tough, but he's not. It's not like a threat to Floyd Mayweather. And then he fought Pacquiao when Pacquiao was 87 years old in boxing years. So I mean, no, Floyd is strategic with who he fights, when he fights him. He's not going to pick someone that can beat him, especially when he's 41 years old. Turning 41, he's 40 right now.
Yeah.
So if you're looking forward to Floyd finally losing, My opinion is it's not gonna happen. He's always gonna retire undefeated. It's Floyd Money Mayweather. It is what it is.
Pretty boy.
So that's what I gotta say with that. Anything else you got to add to that, Brady?
We'll see how this. I think it's gonna be a boxing match, so I'm not nothing to worry about.
I also think this is going to be a big business opportunity for him. I think he's going to get involved in Risen, and that promotion is going to be legitimate. I think we're going to see some big fighters in there. Some marquee names might end up on that card. Who knows? It's all speculation right now, though, because it's all signed last night. So until further notice,
They should have cross promotion MMA and boxing fighters on the same card. That'd be good.
so
They do in Bellator with kickboxing.
but it's not a boxing match, as we know. From what we are under, like the influence of what we know right now, it's a kickboxing match.
Modified rules.
Maybe it might be, yeah.
You see what Mike Perry said?
No, what my parents say.
Saying how it's going to be modified rules where only Floyd can kick.
Only Floyd can kick.
There's gloves over top of the MMA gloves.
Oh
And
boy.
I gotta read the list, but it's he was going off on
See what Conor McGregor said about it? And look at my phone.
What did Connor say? That's all we need to know, right? But we're gonna go over the UFC predictions next, or not predictions.
So
Post UFC 230.
Conor McGregor reposted the picture and said, "Is that a tracksuit or a sauna suit, Floyd? Is it that hot in Tokyo, or what's the story here? Climate change is no joke." But then he goes on to say, "You're a mad little bastard, Floyd." I just thought that was a funny
Floyd
post.
actually looks tall in that picture.
Go take a look at that post for.
Floyd actually looks big. Let me see that.
You'll get a good little laugh out of that. He looks huge. What weight class does this guy fight at?
Flyweight. That guy's a 125er.
Well, there we go. The odds are already stacked against him. This is what we're talking about. Floyd's last fight was at 155.
Okay, so he's fighting a guy who's way smaller.
So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't see Floyd losing. I can't see it happening. But yeah. Anyways. So yeah, what are we talking about now, Brady?
We'll do the post on UFC 230. We were at Boston Pizza. I had to run there because we and Marshall were washing together, and I was tired, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. And I missed Israel fight.
I think I predicted that one right on. I think I said first round stoppage, didn't I?
Yeah.
And guess what? I think it was like 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the first round or something.
Looked like a beast. And he gave Brunson the finger right after.
Is Israel the truth, or is Brunson just as bad as we thought he was? Right.
I think he's the future.
Okay.
I think give him Jacare next.
Okay, so the title with Whitaker, that fight's not going to be until February or March next year. With
234.
So if you're Jacare or Stylebender, what are you going to do? Are you going to wait until, cause let's say they fight, let's say for, like, hypothetically they fight in February, and what, they need like another 3 months, so like March, April, are they going to wait till next May to have their next fight? Like, no. So they're going to have to get an opponent in the meantime. We've got December, January, February, March, April. Sorry, December, January, February, March. So that's 4 months from now. I can't see either of them waiting 4 months to fight.
To fight each other?
Sorry, I'm losing. I'm blanking it. So the fight will be in February with.
Yes.
Okay, so then there's gonna be another 3 months at least. I'd say after that for build up and whatnot.
Yeah.
For the next title fight, for the middleweight title. So that puts us.
They could put them as the co-main event on that 234 card.
So that puts us in May. That puts the fight in May.
Yeah.
I can't see Stylebender and Jacare waiting till next May for the next fight. Do you know what I'm saying?
No.
They're gonna have to have an opponent in the meantime.
Yeah, each other.
Each other?
Yeah.
On the same card?
Yeah, put them in the co-main event. Okay, contendership.
I just know because like in the post-fight press conference, Stylebender was talking like he wants the title next. Like he's like, I want the title shot next. I don't see him waiting till next May.
No,
for his next fight.
I don't think he deserves a title shot right now.
No, even though he's like 3-0 right now. He's 3-0 3 stoppages.
He's 4-0, and he had a split decision too.
Against who?
Uh,
Brad Tavares?
no, that was unanimous. He fought Innova, I think his name was, in the UFC.
Okay. So
It
yeah.
was his second fight, and then he fought Tavares.
Okay, so you want Jacare versus
Yeah, for sure.
Stylebender next. Okay.
I think it makes sense.
Yeah, that fight makes sense. I don't know who wins that fight, to be honest. It's a tough fight.
I think Stylebender.
Stylebender? That's a hell of a fight.
Jacare takes shot though. Bronson can't.
And Jacare's a lot stronger than Stylebender. Like, if he gets a hold of him, he takes him down, he might submit him.
It's true, he's lanky. He's probably easy to submit for Jacare.
And then after the first fight, we had
Raw 2-bite toaster strudel. Blueberry flavor.
some dangerous foods or something. What do we got? What was the second fight in the card? I'm blanking here.
It was a marshman.
Oh, yeah.
Who won that? Marshman lost.
What?
He lost. He got submitted? No. Maybe his decision. No, he stopped him.
He won, bro.
Marshman?
I'm pretty sure Marshman won.
If Marshman won, then I wouldn't have lost a bet. That's all I know. Let's see this right now.
Oh no, Marshman. Yeah. Carl Robinson won. Decision.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I still got my money.
Wasn't that entertaining of a fight?
No.
It is what it is.
Shit, I was shocked by David Branch losing though. A little upset about that.
That was ruthless. That was insane. That Jared
Cannonier coming down from like heavyweight looked like a beast at
the man
middleweight.
can fight. But what about him? He's got to be in the mix now, middleweight.
He still had 2 losses before. He needs to prove himself one more
He was
fight.
higher on the card already than Israel.
Yeah, because they always want a big fight to start the card too, right?
It's true.
Say give him Luke Rockhold.
Is that guy coming back? Like, what the
I
hell's
don't
going
know.
on?
He's
Is he
already in London, so
or is he going up?
what's happening?
He's talking about going up to light heavyweight.
That'd be probably better for his chin.
I don't know. You could give him the winner of Gus and Jones. That'd be a good fight.
Yeah.
I don't think he beats either of them, but
No.
But who knows?
Oh boy, Khabib's falling off.
Oh boy.
It's probably a good thing. We don't want him out there anyway.
There we go.
Gotta get a new poster.
What is going on here? Hold on, guys. Sorry about this. All right, ready? Top of the next fight.
All right. The co-main. Weidman looked great. And then he got knocked out again.
So, what do we take from that?
It's fine. It sucks because Weidman was one of my favorite fighters.
We talked about that in the last episode, and he was trying to pretend like it wasn't one of his favorite fighters,
but he got caught, and Jacare has a chin. That's
just remember
and hard.
4 years ago when he beat Anderson, and you were dick riding him to the max. I'll never forgive you for that.
No, but he looks really good. He looks good in all his fights, and then he gets caught. Romero he's winning against. Masasi he's winning against, and he gets stopped. You get to that point in your career where you get shot drunk or whatever you call it, and you just can't take a shot anymore. So it sucks.
He's not hungry anymore, that's all, man. He's got a family, he's getting paid well. Like, at a certain point, you just like, why am I getting hit in the face? I'm never, ever going to call for someone to retire, but all things are looking like it might be getting near the end for this man, that's all.
Yeah.
Like, I was saying on the last episode that if he wins this fight, I want to see him in the title. I want to see him fighting for the title again. Boy, oh boy, was I wrong. That was one of the most violent knockouts I've seen in a long time. Jacare came from behind. The first round, Jacare lost. Second round, I could see scoring it for Jacare. 2 of the judges had it for Weidman. 1 had it for Jacare. So he's behind on points. And the third round, he was winning up until the point of knockout, but it was competitive. It was pretty back and forth. And then the Gator came and laid the smack it down on that candy ass with a vicious right hand.
And then thank God he could have hit him quite a bit after.
Gentleman. He did it. He knocked him out like a gentleman. If that even sounds right, I don't know. He hit him. Looked. It was Herb Dean, right?
Dan Mergliata.
Looked at him. It was like,
Stopped this fight.
look, man. And the ref's like, no, 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 no. So he's like, oh, he had to hit him again. Which I don't think the ref should have even hesitated. If you watch the fight, you know.
Especially if it's in front of you, the way he dropped.
And if you know anything about combat, you know this man was sleeping. He was out cold. He didn't know what was going on. He couldn't defend himself. If you're unable to defend yourself, that is the rule. If you're unable to defend yourself, the fight needs to be stopped. End the fight. Protect him, because he can't defend himself, so it's your job to defend him.
Yeah. I don't know. It's sad to see, but he's a good ambassador for New York. He's still promoted it pretty well, so I think he should just retire, maybe do some desk work. He could try one fight at light heavyweight and see what it feels, but...
So if we're saying Jacare should get Israel next,
who does Weidman get?
David
Branch.
What about the winner of Cormier, or not? What am I saying? Cerrone and what's his name? Mike Perry this weekend.
2 different weight classes.
Isn't that fight at middleweight?
No, welterweight.
Why did I think of that middleweight? Okay, well, excuse me for that. That was just a boneheaded thing to say. I thought it was at middleweight. But okay, yeah. So who do you think? Who do you think that he should fight then?
David Branch was coming off a loss. Still top 10 guys.
He'll knock Branch out. I think he's got enough to knock out Branch. I'm not really impressed with Branch.
I think what they could do is give him see if he still has a win in him, and then they could always promote him if he gets one win.
I'm gonna pull the top 10 up right now.
It's gonna be updated on Wednesday. Branch might even fall out of that hill.
So we got Whitaker, Souza, Romero, Rockhold, Brunson, Weidman, Gastelum. Okay, this is ESPN's ranking are terrible. Hold on one second.
Still GSP ranked.
Hold on a second.
Oh boy, and Bisping. Who's retired?
So, where's Waco? You want to stop doing that? Okay, here we go. Whitaker, Romero, Rockhold, Weidman, Gastelum, Souza, Brunson, Dave Branch, Paulo Costa. Don't give him Paulo Costa. Do not give him Paulo Costa.
That'd be bad for himself.
Israel Adonise and Brad Tavares. And then outside the top 10, you got Antonio Carlos Jr., Uriah Hall, Elias Theodoro, Thiago Santos, and Christoph Jot.
What about Paulo Costa versus Israel? What would that ruin 2 future stars?
They're going to have to fight at some point. But I think I'd rather see the Souza fight. I could see them giving Paulo Costa Weidman just to feed Weidman to the lion, and just so that it gives Paulo Costa a significant win on his resume. Don't want to see it. I'd feel bad for that man. He does not want those problems. Maybe Derek Brunson in a loser leaves town match.
Go to Bellator.
That's okay, but you can't just leave his contract. Yeah, how many fights he left on his contract? You know what I mean? You can't be like, oh, I'm not doing well here. I need to go to Bellator. That's not how it works. I'd say Brunson would be maybe a good, decent fight. He would win, but like get him back in the winning ways, and then if his contract's done after that, then we could discuss the Bellator idea. But yeah, it was tough to watch. I was going for Weidman in that one.
Main event, not so exciting. Just
Cormier, this is why you have no fans. This is why no one wants to pay to watch you fight unless you fight John Jones.
They don't even want to watch you. They want to watch you lose.
God, bro.
251?
Heaviest he's ever weighed in. Ever. I guess you can give him an excuse. He only had 3 weeks training camp, but
that's bad. If you're trying to defend your light heavyweight title in the future, which we know he's not now.
He might. It depends what happens with the Lesnar situation.
He has one more fight, he said.
And if Lesnar can't fight, he wants John Jones. So we'll see. He won't make the weight for anyone else, he's saying. He's saying it's John Jones at 205, or he's never making that weight again, which I don't blame him, because he's getting paid the same amount of money, if not more, to eat Popeye's chicken at weigh-ins. So fuck. I mean, I'm about that life too.
I don't know. I want to see. He never. The fight was boring.
It's awful.
He did what he was going to do. We knew what he was going to do. Derek Lewis landed a couple good shots, but he just humped him.
Okay, what we learned from this fight. We didn't learn much. We basically went the way that I predicted it was going to go. I think I said it third round rear naked choke. I think it was second round rear naked choke.
Well, we'll have to see. You let us know what he said.
Yeah, let us know. Let me know what if I think I had a whole bunch of predictions wrong. I called David Branch to win. That wasn't even close. And I called.
No one thought David Cannonier was going to win though. So
I think I picked Marshman to win too.
I did too.
But yeah, so I think, and I'm pretty sure I said third round rear naked choke in this one. But someone let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But anyways, yeah, we learned DC is as good as we thought he was. He's one of the best.
All right. Dana White said the pay-per-views are high.
No, they're not.
They're not believe it.
They're not going to be over 300,000. They're not going. He didn't even sell when he was with Stipe, man.
It's true.
He's not going to sell unless
I think Lewis is a draw though.
It's true. Lewis is a bit of a draw. But yeah, we learned, like I said, we learned Cormier is as good as he always has been.
I say 500 to 400,000.
We also learned Derek Lewis is quite athletic. I was surprised to see him throwing head kicks.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Didn't see him throw and like jump head kicks, like check kick. I was impressed. But please, Derek Lewis, don't throw kicks at a man that just wants to grab your leg and take you to the ground. He ankle picked you, bro. He ankle picked you. You're too big and too strong for that. Like let's work on that. We need to see you getting ankle picked. I was surprised to see that you got taken out by an ankle pick.
It was horrible.
What's next for Lewis? He's not gonna drop. His ranking's still gonna be second, number 2.
No, he'll be fine. He might even get a title shot in the future since he has a draw. Why not? Sorry, my voice is gone. I say give him
Stipe in a number 1 contender match.
No, I think Stipe is gonna wait actually till he
just for a title shot.
He'll fight for the vacant belt, maybe against Lewis.
That'd be a hell of a fight.
I think we're going to see Stipe versus Cormier. I mean Stipe versus Lewis in the vacant belt fight or whatever.
After Brock Lesnar or Cormier relinquish the title, because it's one and done for both of them.
Yeah, for sure.
It's one and done for both.
For sure.
Yeah, that'd be a hell of a fight.
And Stipe knows that, and he has a job anyway. He doesn't need the money.
Damn, Stipe versus Lewis. I'm excited for that.
Unless Blades wins against Ngannou.
Yeah, I don't want to see Curtis Blades fight. No. If Curtis Blades and Daniel Cormier fought, I don't think I would pay. I wouldn't pay for that. I couldn't.
That might be a bad fight for Cormier.
I couldn't watch it though. I couldn't do it. Oh, it's a snooze fest. Get me a pillow and give me a blanket, and then I'll watch it.
I hope Ngannou comes back and just stops him again, but I think Blades beats Ngannou's second fight.
I mean, at some point, this losing streak's gonna end. At some point, he's not gonna keep losing it.
He's beat Blades before.
I'm gonna pick. I'm not gonna make my pick yet because his fight's not. When is that fight?
2 weeks.
Yeah, I'll make my pick next week. But I don't like making picks this far out.
We got a card this week. We do predictions for.
We got a boxing card this week too. We gotta talk about.
Just on my phone, I'm gonna pull up the card, but it's the main event is Yair Rodriguez versus
Is that Donald Cerrone?
No, the main event is Yair Rodriguez and Korean Zombie. And the co-main event is Mike Perry versus Donald Cerrone, which have a lot of beef right now. So it's a decent card. Frank Edgar got injured.
Trying to pull the card up here.
Wiki.
All right, here we go. Oh, that's just the one fight. Where's the whole card? Sorry guys, bear with me here.
But yeah, Frankie got hurt.
Okay.
I was really hurt. Fair fight.
So we got in the main event, like you said, Korean Zombie versus Yair Rodriguez. I'm assuming Rodriguez is going to be the favorite. I don't see the betting odds on here, but if I'm gonna,
That'll be a good fight though. Come on.
Rodriguez will win.
Two predictions from the bottom of the main card.
So make a pick.
Or start at the top.
You start at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start at the bottom. Okay, lightweights, two undefeated fighters. Ooh, Mike Trizano versus Luis Pena.
Oh boy.
I'm not familiar with either of them.
I've seen Luis Pina fight. I'll go with Luis Pina.
Joseph Benavides versus Ray Borg. That's a fun fight.
Ooh, I think Joseph Benavides gets it done pretty easily.
Does he?
Yeah, he only lost to Sergio because he came off 2 years of not fighting.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the opposite. I'm gonna take Ray Borg.
You're crazy.
Taking Ray Borg. Raquel Pennington versus
The
Jermaine.
returning former champion
Oh, the worst.
of the featherweight division.
The worst champ in
Say her
UFC.
name.
Jermaine Durandamy.
Oh boy.
The worst champ in UFC history.
Remember that girl? She was on pay-per-view, won a belt.
It relinquished it because why?
She was scared.
The boogie woman was coming. He
Oh,
didn't
boy.
want those cyborg problems.
And she cheated in her fight to win the belt.
What did she do?
She kept hitting Holly after the belt.
Oh yeah. I think she poked her in the eye too.
Yeah, she lost the fight technically.
But
Durandamy should stop.
Is Pennington moved down in weight?
No, it's a bantamweight fight.
I'm gonna say Jermaine Durandamy wins though.
Yeah, she's gonna crush it.
Yeah. Wow, and I'm very, very excited for the co-main. More excited for this than the main event for sure. I even thought it was the main event. We got Cowboy Cerrone fighting Mike Perry at welterweight. So I don't know why I thought that was middleweight. That was ridiculous. But yeah, we got Cerrone versus Perry at welterweight. That is.
Leave Khabib down. I want to see him anyway. There we go.
We want to see those toaster strudels. I'll put that shit back.
All right.
Ooh, sponsor us. All right, Cowboy Cerrone versus Perry. I got Cerrone.
Ooh, Cerrone's way too technical for Perry.
He's gonna put hands all over him.
He's gonna be eating head kicks all night.
Ooh.
And yes, we will be getting a mic for next podcast. We just had to do it today.
Like I said, we jumped the gun on this one. We were supposed to have it on Wednesday, but Floyd, this man right here, made us have to come get in the basement, get this shit going, let you guys know what's going on. But yeah, and then the main event, like Brady said,
Korean Zombie versus Yair Rodriguez.
Edgar out, Zombie in.
No, Rodriguez in. It was Zombie versus.
Oh, so yeah, Yair's taking this on short notice?
Yeah.
Tough. That is tough. It's a tough fight on short notice.
That being said, Zombie's only fought once in 5 years. Or 4 years.
I'm going to stick with my pick. I'm going to take Yair Rodriguez. I think he's just too technical, too diverse on the feet.
I think the longer the fight goes, the 5-round fight leans towards Zombie. He's crazy. He's like a Ruslan Provodnikov of MMA. I got a decision I'll say decision for Zombie.
Okay, so we are split again on the main event. And then, like the other card I was talking about, we got a huge boxing match, which I think I might be more excited for than all of those MMA fights. We have Tony Bellew, the former cruiserweight champion, went up to heavyweight and beat David Haye twice. He's coming back down to fight the new cruiserweight champ who has all of the belts. And if you don't know what I mean by all of the belts, boxing isn't sanctioned the same way as MMA. There's 4 main sanctioning belts. So you got the IBF, the WBO, the WBC, and the WBA. Alexander Usyk has all 4. I don't think it's happened in cruiserweight history. There hasn't been a unified champ since Evander Holyfield, and I don't think there was 4 belts at the time.
What do you got?
I think it was just 3 belts. This one hurts me. Thing is,
I want Bellew to win.
Usyk will not knock out Bellew. If Usyk wins by stoppage, it's because the corner or the ref is stopping just because he's getting hit too much. But he doesn't have that one punch, change your life kind of power. Bellew, on the other hand, does. Bellew, I think, is right now minus 4 or 500 underdog. If I'm a betting man, I'm gonna say Usyk is gonna win. But like again, Bellew as a dog is a hell of a pick because he could stop the fight at any point.
He's usually underrated.
He's always the underdog. I think he's been the underdog the last 3 or 4 fights or something.
The only thing he was on top was in Creed. That's about it.
But yeah, I'm a big Bellew fan. I'm not so sold on Usyk yet. He hasn't really beat anyone that I'm really like is like. He's beat good fighters, but he hasn't had that one guy. It's like, and then Bellew knocked out Hay twice.
Yeah, that's great.
So I mean, it's gonna be a hell of a fight. If Bellew can touch him with that left hook,
Over.
night night, close the show, bring those shades down. But it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to pick with my brain, not with my heart. I'm gonna say Usyk, unanimous decision.
I got Bellew by 11th round stoppage.
Ooh, please, man, please. Oh, okay. If Bellew wins this fight, do you not understand that he's probably top 5 pound for pound? Because right now I think Usyk is number 4 pound for pound.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be wild, man. He'd retire top 5 pound for pound fighter, every belt in the division.
Be crazy.
Oh my god, it'd be wild.
Be good for his career.
And yeah, so tune in for those. I think you should really check out this boxing match. You can watch both because it's over in Britain.
So it'll be in the afternoon.
It'll probably be about 4 or 5 in the afternoon, maybe a little later. But it'll be the very worst is gonna be during the prelims of the fight night.
UFC. Yeah.
So check out both. You'll appreciate it. I think that wraps us up for this week. If you have anything that you want us to talk about next week, send us a message. Put a comment on the video.
Except what we need, because we need a mic.
Yeah.
You know.
The camera quality is gonna get better too. We're just working with what we got right now. And
Toaster Strudel sponsor us.
follow us on Instagram. It's at the _combat_hour. Please, thank you. All right, guys, take care.